Hey guys, it's Kristine. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about budgeting in my bullet journal. Today I am going to talk about my monthly budget. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I do like a paycheck to paycheck budget, and I don't really do so much of a monthly overview except for my calendar. In one of my previous videos, I talked about wanting to save up more for my emergency fund. So right now in my emergency fund, I've got $1,300. So I really want to get to that 14,000, but the way I'm going right now, budgeting $100 every 2 weeks, let's say there's 26 paycheck in a year and $100 per paycheck, it's only going to take me to 2,600. So that's too slow for me. So I have to really tighten up my budget and see where I can squeeze those extra dollars out. And I think the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I take my monthly bills and my variable expenses and try to pare them down. So if that is something that you're interested in seeing, please stay tuned. All right, so I actually filmed this video already and I have to redo it because when I went to edit, it was totally out of shot. So like I am gonna try my hardest to keep this in the camera view. So this is obviously not my bullet journal. It is a lined notebook. I didn't have space in my bullet journal to do this in, so that's why it's a notebook. I'm just gonna get into it. So the first thing I want to do is my income, and I am paid bi-weekly and I get $2,221.97, and then 2,221. So I'm gonna multiply that basically by 2, right? So on a monthly basis, I get about $4,443.94 per month. Okay. Now my fixed expenses, divided that into 2 categories, and that is my rent, which is $758. And I also have my PG&E. It's running about $180. I think that was the highest bill that I had gotten. This past bill was like less than $130, but I'm just gonna keep it at $180 because summer is coming and it gets really hot in the summer. So I'm anticipating a lot of air conditioner usage. So water, 60, and the total for that is, and that's okay, $998. And if you guys watch my videos, you might have noticed that I take out $500 from each paycheck so that I have enough money to cover me for the month. So for this, I do about 1,000. Say 1,000 a month. Okay. And then for Bank of America, I do $0 because I've paid off my credit cards here. So that goes for Chase and Old Navy as well. I do use them just to keep them active, and then I pay them off. I zero them out before my next paycheck. And then I have my AD&D coverage. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that. T-Mobile, I have 146 here, but I feel like that was more one time, so I'm going to just round that up to 150. Apple iCloud, I have that as $3. I might have to increase this because I've been using my phone more to film videos, and I've used up my 200 gigs of storage in the iCloud, and I'm rapidly approaching the halfway mark on my phone itself. So I might have to upgrade. Apple TV, I am going to get my first bill this April. So if I don't cancel this, I'm gonna have to pay that $5. Then Delta Care is $32. Vision is $50. Car insurance is $52. Gym is $20. That's another one. This is more like a cancel. Like, I need to cancel it. Like, cancel it or use it, right? And then Netflix right now is $15.49. I'm going to round that up to $16. I'm thinking of downgrading this to the $10 a month, because I'm not really using it as much as my daughter is, who's away at college. So, I mean, I almost canceled it, but then I asked her, I'm like, hey, are you still using the Netflix? And she said, yes, please don't cancel it. So there's that. I have been watching a lot more Disney Plus and Hulu lately, so that's staying. Let's go $250 on this, and then $125. All right, so let me just calculate this really quick. And I'm calculating the stuff that I might downgrade or cancel. So, all right, so let's just call this $750. So $750 a month. I was thinking of doing the same thing to my bills as I do to my rent, etc. So if I do $500 every paycheck, then this would be, I think that's $375 per paycheck. So one of the reasons I do this to my rent, etc., is some paychecks are more bill heavy than others, and then I end up like not having enough money for the variable expenses and whatnot. So I'm thinking if I do that to everything else, as far as bills go, like each paycheck will be more balanced, if that makes sense. So let's just keep that in mind. So let's go with what we know. And that's for sure beauty, car maintenance, and birthday saver. Oh, and I did it again. I did this in my last one too. So this is per paycheck. So let's just do times 2. It's 300. So this is $300 a month. Okay. And then up here, I've got my Santa Saver at $25 per paycheck. And so that's $50. And then I've got my Roth IRA at $250 per paycheck. So that's $500. And the emergency fund is what we're trying to beef up. So we will leave that for last. So for gas, even with the increase in prices, I've still been, so I've still been doing like $32 every week. So like for gas, $26, $32. So that's about $58.85 over here. $60 over here. So I think I'm gonna be safe with $75. 2 is $150. And I think if I need to go out of town or something, I'm gonna just have to increase it whenever I plan to travel. Groceries, that's one of the budget categories that I have a hard time with because I like food. I also not only spend money for my son and I here, but also for my daughter who's away at college. But I think I am gonna go with I believe it's $300 a month. So that's $150 per paycheck. And then household, I'm gonna do $100 per paycheck. And again, that's for cleaning supplies, toiletries, paper goods, pretty much anything else that doesn't fall into groceries category. And this is another one of those things that I have trouble with. There's a lot of stuff that falls into this category, so I hope I do okay with just the 100 every 2 weeks. But I see other people's videos and they do just fine with a smaller budget. So I think I should really try harder. Eating out, I'm keeping it $100 every 2 weeks, and I know that seems pretty generous, but I know myself. I went out and got takeout for lunch today. So, I mean, this will be something I'll have to work on in the future, but for now, I'm going to keep that at $200 a month. Copays and meds. Okay, I had that previously at 100. And then this time I did 50. Let's just call it 75. 75 every 2 weeks. So I think I mentioned before, I do get my vitamins out of this budget category, my supplements like probiotics, fish oil, vitamin B12. I also get my daughter's protein powder, which gets pretty expensive, out of this category. And then any copays I have for my medications, I think I will survive on $150 a month. Allowance, I am going to keep that at 60. And then fun money, that brand new category, gosh. All right, so let's do 50. And that's $100 a month. And I'm kind of okay with keeping this at 100 because I've put eating out in its separate category. So fun money could be like going to the movies or baseball tickets, or, although to be honest, if we do watch the Major League Baseball, that's not nearly enough money. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm having a hard time between wanting to live my life and have fun and to be more frugal, but $12.20. Okay, and that's per month. All right, so let's go back to this. All right, so oh my goodness, 4443.94 minus the 1,000 minus the $750 minus $12.20 minus $300. And then, okay, I'm like, that's too much. Minus 500 minus 50. So that leaves me with $623.94. And let's just call that 600. So 600. Oh, I erased it. Okay. I think it was $23.94, but let's give me a second here. All right. So 300 times 2, and that is $11.50. All right. So I think that's good. I wanted to touch a little bit on my future possibly sinking funds in Amazon in September. I believe it was $139. I don't know. And I forgot how much the AAA is, but I think the AAA I could either pay out of the car maintenance sinking fund and or the gas/cars variable expense, like if that builds up. So I think I'll be okay with this. Travel, I think that's just gonna, right now, is a mix of the gas, the eating out, and the fun money categories. But in the future, I might want to add this. Anyway, so that is my monthly budget, with me trying to cut back on my variable expenses and putting that extra money into my emergency fund. Previously, I was only putting $100 in my emergency fund, so $200 a month. And this way I could go 3 times faster. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please comment down below, hit like and subscribe for more content like this. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, guys.